Yeah. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
How are y'all tonight?
I'm waving at everybody.
We're a few minutes late. I had a late start getting the links out. So let me get over here and say hello to everyone. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Vodka. And everyone keep Vodka's mom in your prayers. She just got word that she's back in the hospital. So she's on her way there now. So keep her in your prayers and her mother. Where'd my chat go? Okay, there it is. Hi, Tina. Let's see. Miss Sandra. Hi, Mona. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Myers. Hello, Exploring Harley. Tina, K-Dog. Trying to get down to the bottom here. Player. Hi, Myers. Double D. Bat Rican.
Yes.
I'm saying hi to you in the chat.
Oh, I'm on the chat.
Hi, AD. Hi, Kylie. Miss Curly Sue.
She's here.
Hi, Florna. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Christina. Hi, Melissa. Hello, my Twinkie. All right. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Please just yell at me hi again. Bat Rican, do not yell.
Damn it.
I know you better than that.
You know me so well.
I absolutely know you so well.
You got me. Very good.
Hi, John. And to my amazing panel up here, I've got my sister, Twinkie, Donnie. No.
He loves us. Look, it says I love Twinkies.
I know it. He loves the Twinkies.
I was fiddle farting with my microphone here.
Patty, no.
Hey, Myers.
Hi, Diane. So we have my beautiful Twinkie, Entity Paranormal here. That's my sister. We have my other sister, Miss Sandra. She's also one of our besties. Our little brother down here, Double D, Donnie. And then my bratty batty brother, Bat Rican.
I keep figuring out what you was trying to do when you was doing that. I thought you was trying to use the bathroom.
Look at Donnie. He's over here doing this.
I
forgot to do this.
Fingers.
I used to do this.
Yeah, you did. That's what I did when I was you for Halloween. It's hard to do. I kept doing that at Halloween.
Yeah, because I can't do that because of my thumbs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. So how is everyone tonight? Hi, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick.
Lead Patrick.
And Melissa.
Hi, Curly Sue.
Patrick.
Patrick. It is so crazy seeing Patrick now.
I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I said, what happened to him?
You can tell everybody if you want to, Patrick. I don't know if you want everybody to know, but you can tell everybody if you want to. Hi, Cheryl King. Hello.
She will always be our friend.
Thank you, Myers. I hope you had fun with it. I do have something to mention about the challenge because I did get a question asked earlier about that. So the new challenge does not clarify that you have to be alone. 99% of the challenges you have to be alone. With anytime there's Estes method or anything where you're blindfolded, you can have somebody nearby, but they cannot be in the room with you while you're doing your challenge. So make sure that there's nobody there. And so.
Okay, what if you're not in a room?
Well, if you're outside or anything, they have to be far enough away from you that they can still see you in case something goes wrong, but they cannot be right there beside you.
Can you do that what they call it? Estes what?
Estes method.
Yeah, in the shower while you're taking the shower, you could do that, and then can you get my back?
You go for it, Batty.
Okay.
Whoa.
I just make sure. Well, no, I don't want you to record it. Oh God, wear swimming trunks and then record it. Only just wear swimming trunks when you're doing that, because I just want to see him running out of the bath or the shower like soap all over him because something touched him.
Oh, I know something better you could wear. That bathing suit that Nubs wore last year.
No.
to the
Oh
beach.
no.
Yes,
No banana
the
hammock.
unicorn.
Nada. All right. So we got a good discussion that we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about the paranormal in the new normal. So before we get to that, you know, we like to chit chat for a little bit. So if you're just coming here for the discussion and you're watching this later, I will timestamp in the chat what time we start the discussion. Hi, Mary.
Look what
Hi, Paranormal Witch. Betty, why are you so cheesy tonight?
AD said since most of the
don't
challenges
know.
are in the dark, I'm doing some of these in my underwear.
Oh my
That's what I
Lord.
was doing. Wow. I'm
So
sorry,
Patrick
Patrick.
had to shave his beard off. And you know he's known as the bearded one.
I mean, he got fleas. That's why he had to shave it up.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my gosh. 90-degree weather here next week. Well, I wish it was 90-degree weather here. We have had no rain and it's been over 100 degrees for like, I think 80 something, 80, 90 something days.
It was 85 degrees today.
We had a storm today, so
We need storms badly. Somebody send us some.
Love you, Mary.
It is so hot here, and today they had a power outage, and of course the lights flickered here several times. But Layne's job and all the businesses and stuff that are around over by her, all their power went out for a couple hours. And of course, y'all know how them dollar stores and all that, they stay hot because unfortunately their AC and stuff is controlled by the main offices, the main headquarters. They can't turn it up or down in their own business. So, but let me tell you what happened the other night, and I actually got permission to use the video, so I am going to post it. So Layne got a phone call at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that, and it was the sheriff's department. And they called to let her know that the alarm at the Dollar General was going off and that the back door was standing wide open. So they all have to go up there and check the business. So they go up there and they check the business. There's nobody in the store, but the cameras got flagged around the register and down one of the aisles by the freezer section. So they went in and they watched the footage. There was no one in that store, but on top of one of the shelves, a bunch of stuff was thrown off the shelf. Which Layne already says that place is haunted anyway, because she can hear stuff in there all the time. And I always tease Layne because every place we go, we're like, oh, there's a noise, there's a ghost here. We always think everything's haunted. But like this stuff, oh, dang, Sandra. And
I have to stay muted because my daughter's cat's meowing at he sees it.
yeah, there's something definitely in there for sure.
He wants to fight with it, so
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take the cat out of here. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
But yeah, you can clearly see on the video, no one there, and all that stuff come flying off the shelves. It was actually pretty cool.
Wow.
And I was like, please ask them if I can use that footage. And so she went up there and asked them, and she said, yeah, as long as they don't have our store number on it and none of the info, she can use it. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, and I do want to. So a lot of you know that I post motivational pictures and stuff on Twitter a lot, and I tag I tag probably 300 people every single week, sometimes twice a week in these motivational posts.
I never see them.
You're tagged in them. Donnie Doolittle.
Sometimes
Anyway.
I see them 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, today I was given I guess kind of an ultimatum where I was told to stop tagging a certain person with another certain person because they didn't like that person. So I unfollowed that person that sent me the DM for one, and I will no longer tag them in the post. I do those posts just because I want to, like I said in another post I put up, I could use my energy and all my time on just my channel, but I don't believe in that. I believe in sharing other people out and everything else. Hi, Nicole. And for people to be that rude about it, honestly, I don't care.
It's petty.
Tell Sean to stop spreading rumors about me that I'm good looking and
oh my Lord.
They're not rumors, they're truth.
Oh.
You're so full of bull. But anyways, just so everyone knows, and I'm trying to make this perfectly clear, I love everybody and I don't have a problem with a lot of people. And if you have a problem with somebody else, that's your problem. Just because you don't like a certain channel or a certain person does not, Donnie. I'm trying to be serious, Donnie.
Okay.
Serious, Donnie.
This is serious time. But how can you be serious with these two up here? I mean, really.
I'm quiet.
You're so full of it.
I didn't say anything.
But if you have a problem with anybody that's up on my panel, because this is my family here, I absolutely adore and love these people. So if you have a problem with any of these people up here, any of the people I tag, or any of that, just move along. Because I don't do drama here. I won't do drama. I've never done drama. And so
ain't about to start.
No, it's not going to happen. So if you're about the drama, be about it somewhere else. That's all I'm going to say about it. So I'm not going to say their name, AD. And, you know, that's one of the things people love. They love having their names said because then there unfolds the drama. I'm not going to say their name because I'm not going to give them the time of day.
You know what's funny? You go, I'm not going to say their name, AD. And I'm like, what?
And no, it's not you, AD, that they didn't want to be tagged with. And I got several DMs. They're like, I bet it was me, huh? I bet it was me. They didn't want you tagging me. And I was like, no, it was not you. Exactly, Melissa. Here's the door. Because I want this to be nothing but a good time. You know, people don't watch us for the drama. People watch us to have fun. And so that's all it is. That exactly, Omar. Don't be a drama llama.
Hey, Omar.
And Omar knows all about llamas. So, Omar, another amazing episode, Omar. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait until Sunday night.
Most definitely.
If you have not seen the series yet, there's 2 episodes out, and you are going to be floored. This is probably one of the best paranormal shows out right now, or ever. Absolutely. I'm not even joking.
TV quality.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should get picked up. Honestly, it should get picked up. You did an awesome, and I watch a lot of TV. I'm an actor myself, and that was sensational. That was really awesome. I like the way you put everything together.
It's amazing. And he's building the suspense. That's what I love about it. Most shows, they're like, boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're done. He's building the suspense, and it's like waiting for your favorite show. You know, when we used to have to wait a week for a show to come back on, and you were so antsy all week. This is exactly how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt Regan, he stays in character. He's always an actor. He stays in character.
I try to stay in character, but you should see me when I'm out of character. You don't want to be.
We have seen you dancing and all that stuff you was doing in Vegas.
Sitting at the
well, that's me. That's actually me. That's me. Yeah.
Donnie? I mean, Donnie. Was so hard, but it came together so good after all the planning. That Rick, and you rock, brother. I'm not even joking, Omar. You outdid yourself. You have set the bar so high. Mm-hmm. It's going to be very hard to beat.
Yeah,
very hard to beat.
I mean, come on, man.
Tell Tiffany I love her.
It's awesome. I have really lost for words for that video. It was really awesome.
It's so hard to keep up with that chat. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I don't go
hard to
in the
keep up with the
chat.
chat before, but it is so hard to keep up with it now.
I don't go in the
It
chat.
moves
I
too
put
fast.
myself full screen.
What the?
How was you waiting for dinner in Vegas?
Hey,
Yeah.
You sang the song too.
I did?
He sang the song. Yeah, you
Lollipop.
sang the song too.
The lollipop.
You sure did.
Mm-hmm.
What song?
The lollipop
The
kid.
lollipop.
Oh,
Kid.
I did?
Yes.
Oh,
Sing
okay.
it for us, Bat Rican.
Say we.
Where's the lollipop kid? I can't do it no more.
Oh, I love it.
Now you just need a little curls, but you ain't got enough hair to do that.
See, Patrick
That was so
remembers.
funny. But tonight we are going to be talking about the paranormal in the new normal. And so, you know, after the Divic, and I'm not going to say the name because I know YouTube doesn't like that. So if you take Divic and you turn it around, you'll know what we're talking about, the epidemic. Ever since then, it seems like the paranormal has just been outrageous. Like there's so much going on all the time. It seems like the intensity's gotten worse. It seems like there is a lot more negativity as far as the paranormal goes. But I don't think that's just the deal. I think it also has to do with there's so many paranormal investigators now. Like there's so many. Everywhere you look, there's a paranormal investigator now. Hi, Cheryl. I hope you didn't get too hot.
Cheryl.
But yeah, it just seems like the activity has like multiplied. And I know 2020 played a big part in that because there was such a massive amount of people passing very quickly. And hi, Rochelle. And in large masses. And people were angry. You know, the whole world was like in shock. They were angry. They were confused. They were, you know, nobody knew what was going on. And so I think that took a huge toll on a lot of the spirits. But I definitely think there's a huge, and y'all all investigate too. Are you noticing the same thing that it seems like there's a massive amount of activity and more people are actually seeing paranormal stuff for the first time?
I'm pretty sure of it. I mean, I haven't done one in such a while. I mean, I'm actually looking into one, but as far as I know, so far, yeah, everybody that I've seen on YouTube or on TV, whatnot, yeah, they've been seeing all type of paranormal stuff.
I just got to say that when you first started talking about Rick, and you almost sounded like a Texan. Well,
Well, I'm not going to say none.
Yeah. All right.
More and more people are starting to ask questions about the paranormal too.
Yeah.
The man that brung our building down here last week, he has asked us to come to his house in Danville, Virginia. He said him and his girlfriend sit in the living room, just them in the house, and it sounds like somebody in the kitchen's washing dishes. He said, I need you to come to our house. So I'm going to try to make that a weekend trip so me and Slim can go up there and get a hotel room and do some investigating there. Well, people are asking us to come.
Yeah, because before when somebody would say, what do you do? And you say, oh, I'm a paranormal investigator. They'd be like, what? Really? Now, and we even saw that in Vegas. They would ask us what we did, and we say we investigate the paranormal, and they'd be like, what? No. Well, you know what? I've had this experience. And before, people would look at you like you were crazy. Now it's like, oh, well, I've had something happen, And I don't know if it's just because people want to be part of it, or if they're actually having experiences. But I've noticed a huge gap from when I first started to now. People don't look at me so strange anymore.
Even when we went to the surgeon yesterday, me and Taylor went to the surgeon Thursday. Today's Thursday. Tuesday, the nurse that came in there Kayla told him I did YouTube, and she asked me what I did, and I told her. She's like, "Oh my God!" She wrote down my channel name and all this. Me and my son love this stuff. Blah 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 blah. We need you to come to our house, and I'm like, Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a guy like that too.
Dom said people still think I'm crazy. And Rochelle wants you to catch the dish doing ghost and sell him or her to her.
Oh,
the dish. Gotcha.
The dish doing ghost, the one that does the dishes. So Cheryl, do me a favor real quick since you're here. I know you're resting and you've had a rough evening because you were out there mowing them fields. She says she'll pay you. Go grab your video link from the Paranormal or Paragames 1 episode. Grab that link and put it in the chat real quick because I'm going to send everybody over there real quick for something.
Who do you want to do that?
Cheryl with courage. Because
my first challenge, you probably couldn't hear me for the crickets.
Oh, I can't hardly hear anything because of all the crickets and the grasshoppers and stuff here. But Cheryl caught something absolutely amazing. She didn't even notice it when she edited. I didn't notice it the first time I watched it, but somebody else commented and timestamped it for her. So I also need to find out that timestamp too, because I started it I think I started it at 1850. I think so, 18 minutes and 50 seconds if I'm correct. Let me check my phone and make sure. No, she texted it. Okay. Let's see. Well, okay, yeah. So 1840 is where, okay, there's the link. So everybody take one quick second, go over there and watch that video. Don't watch the whole thing, but get that link, go over and start it at 1840 and watch her necklace. I mean, I was floored whenever I seen it. And I really wish I would have caught it the first time, but somebody else actually caught it and timestamped it for her. But, oh, Twinkie went dark.
Huh? I went dark.
Yeah, where it went to the dark screen. And we're still going to do the prayer list, guys. I haven't forgot about that. So,
what's the time?
18 minutes and 40 seconds. Start it there and watch her necklace. You'll have to watch all the way through to about 1850. Just watch her necklace. So start it at 18 minutes and 40 seconds. Watch all the way through to 1850, 1852, but watch her necklace closely. And everyone hit that like.
Whoa.
Everyone's probably already over there watching the video, but hit the like, leave a comment, and make sure you are buttering her buns. For anyone new, buttering your buns, do not go to your refrigerator, get your butter. Just go over there and subscribe to our channel.
I got to comment in a second. I commented once already. Do I comment again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
that helps the algorithm?
Is it how you call it? Her necklace move?
Yeah, it comes up off of her shirt.
Yeah,
and drops back down. You can see it moving.
I know.
It actually even goes up a little bit.
Yeah. That is like an amazing catch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yes, you did it right, Miss Cheryl.
I mean, but if it was me, I would have rambled it.
You would have run-boat it. You would have done the opposite of Casper Sight, and you would have done what AD would have done. Because AD's slogan is run-bow it.
Hold on. Out of all my investigation, have you ever seen me run from anything?
I've never seen you run, period.
True.
But you have jumped and screamed.
Quite a few times, yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it personally one time for sure.
I can say I've ran from one.
Oh yeah, right, Johnny.
And that's it. And thank God I didn't have that on camera because nobody wants to see this run.
I would have loved to have seen it.
Me too.
Y'all ain't ever gonna catch me doing that because then somebody's gonna put it in slow motion, and then all the places are gonna be like, "Pool, pool." Is Mary still here? Crap! I always forget that Mary's gonna get on to me.
I would do it to myself.
That was an amazing catch. And
That was good.
I'm very excited for her because she's getting some really good stuff on her videos. And so if y'all didn't leave a like on that video, and you didn't leave a comment on that video, and you did not subscribe to her channel while watching that video, we cannot be friends. No, I'm just kidding. But please show her some love. Because all of these people, all of them are doing amazing things. And we want to make sure that everybody gets love. But so what is something that you guys have noticed a lot of? We'll just say since 2020. We're not going to say the word, but since 2020, what have you noticed a lot of in the paranormal field?
A lot of them are talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
They have conversations between themselves.
Exactly. I have noticed a lot of that too. That's a very good point.
And they won't even pay attention to you sometimes.
Exactly.
But I've seen that a lot of them try to communicate with you.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot more than often. Because I guess they want to pass a message or they don't know they passed on or something. They just want to talk to you or something.
They'll let you know they're there a lot quicker too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They'll respond faster.
Yeah.
Welcome back, AD. I'm glad you made it home safe.
DA.
Glad you made it home safe. DA.
DA. He's not a district attorney.
And another thing I like too, more people are more accepting of the paranormal than they used to be.
Oh yeah.
True.
Most definitely. Nicole said what we were listening for. I heard Cheryl, and look at her. So Nicole, what y'all need to look at is watch her necklace from that time. So from 1840 to 1852, watch her necklace on her shirt. And it literally lifts up off her and then drops back down. Hi, Sage. Hi, Adam. Love you.
Adam. Hello.
Hey, Adam.
Hello.
Adam says, 80, quit hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely feel like, and I agree, especially, Donnie, you made a good point that they are talking to each other a lot more. It seems like they are carrying on full-blown conversations now. Whereas before you would get, I know me personally, I would get like one sentence here and there very rarely. Now we're getting more and more full-on sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like they know more too. Like they say more things that are like things you may have in the room with you or, something like that. That was the point of the Paragames Challenge 1 is I wanted to see if they can read. A lot of times when we do the Estes method and stuff, sometimes the spirits will answer questions that are in the chat, but we didn't know if it was a random thing or if it was a coincidence or what. So I wanted to see if they could actually read what we're writing out and if they could understand the question. It wasn't backwards to them. It was just backwards to us.
And the bad thing is I wrote them out and then I flipped them over on purpose thinking y'all was going to be able to see them the right way.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, no, it didn't matter. We could still tell what it said. I mean, most of us can read sideways.
Look at Betty's face. You know we can.
You're good, Cheryl. That wasn't English, excuse me. Oh, and also another thing on the word apps, Betty, you're not frozen. On the word apps, are y'all noticing that we're getting a whole lot more words that like none of us know the meaning of? We all have to Google them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think we're all? Let's see. Hold on.
What, you think it's Latin?
Yeah, there's a lot of Latin stuff in there. Do you think we're all tuning in harder because of all the chatter? Or do you think they're talking louder and more frequently because there's more juice? That's a good point too, Rochelle. There's more and more people doing this, so more and more things are open. People are opening up more doorways, possibly opening up more portals because there is a lot of that Ouija board crud going around.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is. Plus, you got to look at it too. A lot of this land used to be open land. Granted, there would be electrical lines going down the roads and all that, but there's so much more power going out into the universe now. That's a good point, Rochelle. Very good point. So, plus, just 2020 alone, the anguish, the heartache, and we know we get a lot of spirits who are in turmoil, that are confused, they're scared, they don't know why they're dead. Look at him like showing the Batman. Somebody at the wrong
I'm looking for something.
What you trying to show us?
Latin, Old English, even more languages are coming through. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's weird because, and also too, I think because before people would be like, "Hey, answer us," or make that light up. Now I know. Oh, hang on, Lainey's trying to call me. I know I do this, and I know a lot of fellow investigators and stuff do this. We explain our equipment more and more thoroughly, and we tell them it's not going to hurt them, stuff like that. So they're not just coming up to us with a cell phone in our hand and being like, "What the heck is that?" Because some of these people died when they still had rotary phones, or when they had the phones that were just, the little thing you put up to your ear. And some people didn't have phones at all.
No electronics.
Exactly.
Well, I find they're stronger too. For me, being a weak person physically, I find them stronger. So that's why I put my dowsing rods away for a while. I just couldn't.
Aloha from Las Vegas, Chicago. Hi, Slim.
Las Vegas,
Chicago.
That's a good one.
Let's see. How are you, Slim? Hi, babe. How are you? Howdy.
Cody, my little big
Cody,
brother.
what's up, buddy?
Oh, my big little brother.
Big brother. I'm surprised. I'm so surprised at how many churches have activity. I've known of a lot of churches that have had activity. And one church that's near us is a church and graveyard that we won't go to, just because we know for a fact that there is demonic activity there. And I'm not about to put my life or my daughter's life.
That Rican's fucking calling you a chicken.
He what?
He called you chicken.
She's gonna get you, Daddy.
You called me a what?
Chicken.
Quack, quack.
Daddy?
Hold on.
That sounds like
she
that.
didn't hear it. I didn't say
sound
it.
like that.
No, I was chewing gum. It sounds like I said chicken.
You are full of it.
Rochelle, come get me. We'll go together.
Let's see. I know not everyone is a Bible believer, but do you think they sent some big event? I do. I definitely do. AD. I think the whole world is sensing it, you know. And I know I sounded kind of weird when I was doing that. My words didn't want to come out, but anytime we see something like, especially like the change in the storms, how bad they are in certain areas where they weren't before, the bugs, the locusts, the grasshoppers, the crickets, you know, just being so in multitude, like so daggone many of them. But it automatically makes your brain start thinking revelations, you know, and so I think it's just, I don't know. It could be just all of our mindsets too, the way they are. So I don't know.
Everyday
I miss somebody coming in. Hi, Jason. Hello, ET. Let's see. That was my mom's phone. But yeah, I definitely so AD. Yeah, that was a good video too, Rochelle.
Yeah, that church,
You know,
that was wild.
The thing with the haunted church, I believe the reason why they have so many activities, because in those churches where when it was going on, people would have funerals in those churches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I believe you have activities in those churches because you have dead bodies in that church and all that stuff.
Yeah, and evil is always fighting good. It's like a war that's never ending. And so where there's good, there's bound to be evil. And I mean, even in the church, we've always, I mean, you watch the movies where it like vampires and stuff like that couldn't go in a church or, whatever. I don't think there's anything that stops the evil from going there. I think because, and I don't mean to like preach or anything like that, but God gives everyone free will. And so a lot of times people say, well, why did God let that happen? God didn't let that happen. The person who took the free will that he had chose to make that happen. Mm-hmm. And sometimes good people get caught in the bad things.
Crossfire, yeah.
Yeah. And so to me, that makes it sound like the evil can, in fact, go to somewhere that's supposed to be holy or good. So why couldn't there be anything bad there?
Yeah, waiting for a battle too. It could be.
And it's not. AD said, "I'll preach it, Amy. You go for it." AD, I'll let you. But yeah, I think there is a huge battle between good and evil right now, and I think it's because of everyone's mindset. Like everyone's so between our government, and I don't do politics, I don't do religion on here or anything like that because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But so I'm just using this as an example between our government, all the wars that are going on, the prices of everything right now, everyone's depressed. Then you've got another generation who is entitled and believes that they have a right to. Yeah, we're not going to get into all that. So
right.
You know what I'm talking about. It's the whole world's at chaos right now, and so why wouldn't the spirit world be at chaos too?
I mean, the spirit world have their own president to worry about.
Good point. Is there a president? No, I'm not even gonna.
Or a prime minister for the Canadians, a prime minister.
Yeah.
A different one, please.
High haunted trucking. So, but like, now you made me forget my point, Batty.
He's good at that.
And it was something about something James the Fam said on his live stream a little bit ago.
Oh.
And I can't remember what I was going to say. And it was probably a good point.
Something about politics. That's what I remember.
I don't know. High energy like morgues and prisons and battlefields. Yeah. The Bible says Satan evil is in the small part of this world. Churches are just physical buildings inside the world. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, Bob. Howdy.
Hey.
I can't remember what I was going to say. So if I think of it here in a minute, I will. But were you making fun of me doing that?
No, when I move my my wrist,
just hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you spoke about the energy in the air and the atmosphere, changing it. But how about the energy from emotions, like kind of going based off of what Rochelle said earlier? But however, the emotions that we hold inside and that never come out, that you could pass away with, or even the emotions you do let out, does that energy stay here? Does that help fuel it?
I mean, it definitely can. I mean, energy is energy, and the spirits definitely. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Thank you, Donnie. That
you're welcome.
The energy that we put out into the world, like James said on his live stream, when you go to a place, you don't, and we discussed this a couple weeks ago on one of the live streams, you don't want to ever go to an investigation angry or upset or tired or, anything like that. But everyone is feeling that right now. Everyone's angry. Everyone's ticked off. Everyone's tired of all the BS and, all that. So we're putting that out into the world. Every place here, as we've discussed before, can be haunted because, like we've said multiple times, back in the day when people died, they were buried where they died because they didn't want to take them along on the wagon trains because they would attract wild animals because of the smell and everything else. So they were buried all over. We have no clue where a lot of people may be buried. So we don't know where all these spirits are at. That's why a new place can be haunted, just like an old abandoned place. A brand new house can be haunted because the land's haunted. So we're putting out all this negative energy into the world, and we're expecting the spirits to react with what? Kindness? Like, they're trying to figure out what the heck we're doing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Donnie, for the assist. Thank you.
That's about all I'm good for is assisting. Assistant double D.
Assistant double D.
Then it would be ADD. Fits.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Leave it to Batty. I mean, you know who else said that though? Don't go in. That this person doesn't go to an investigation tired, angry, or nothing like that. Exploring with Josh.
Mm-hmm.
He said the same thing, that he like going into an investigation fresh.
Yeah.
Not tired, not angry. People think that he's always mad because he's quiet, but he's not. Yeah. He's just resting and he's just like focusing himself. Yeah.
Well, too, when you go in there into an investigation with all these different emotions and feelings, you're more prone to get an attachment.
True.
I think.
Yep.
That's why I'm always kind to people. Like with Amy and everybody. I'm always saying hi. How you doing?
You're not kind to me.
What?
You're not kind to me.
Yes, I am. All right, woman.
No, you're not.
Whoa, wait a minute now.
Yeah, we fixing to see Batty get hurt. Hold on.
I don't want to be a witness.
Hey, wait a minute.
We fixing to see Batty getting hurt.
No.
Jesse, please give us about 30 minutes at least, and then you can take care of business.
No, I'm scared of my wife. She's a nice person, but you don't want to piss her off. Besides, I'm taller than her.
Batty going flat.
Flatty.
What?
Batty going flatty.
That's hilarious.
Nah, she is the sweetest person, you know.
Let's see. A weakened state makes you vulnerable. A weakened state makes you vulnerable. Yes, it does. It definitely does. Patrick is about to be smacked Rican.
He's already got his own shovel.
He's got a golden shovel, Nicole.
Yeah.
It's his size.
Oh,
Don't worry, Donnie. You're gonna get yours.
I need one a little bit bigger because my hole's gonna have to be deeper.
I honestly think there's nothing worse than getting cut down by somebody smaller than you. He's like tinier than you.
Well, at least I fit in my chair.
Oh,
I got a big chair, okay?
that's a regular size chair. Don't let him lie to you.
I wish I still had the tag to it. It's even got a massager in it.
Donnie, if you stood behind the chair,
I gotta
you'd
switch
probably
with
only
you.
see
I
the
need a
top of his
massager.
back.
Hang on, I'll get the remote.
Are you turning the vibrator on?
No,
You'll do
no,
it like
I know I would not do that. It's been on.
If Donnie stood behind that chair, we'd probably only see the top of his hat.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You got the lollipop kid in the room?
My chin and up. I mean,
You look like you'd be treading water.
We think it's funny to make short jokes because every single one of us up here is short. Sanders the shortest of us all, but
I'm not short. I'm
me,
at least 7'12".
and Batty are all about the same height.
No, I'm
So-
7'12".
You are not 7'12". That would make you 8 feet for one, and you are nowhere near that.
What?
Your ego, maybe.
What?
Centimeter.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? You are definitely not that tall. He's like, the only time he looks taller than us is when he has his hat on. And that's only because he doesn't put his hat all the way down either. He wears it like sitting on top of his head.
Or if he's
This
standing
is
on
all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't right.
thanks, AD.
Look at this girl.
See?
Melissa.
Appreciate it.
We don't call you the lollipop kid for nothing.
Rachel's-
I think it's hilarious that he thinks he's tall.
I don't think I am. I'm what? I'm 8'11" or something like that?
8'11". Now you're like a whole foot taller.
Wow.
You're taller than Rob.
That's hard to beat because Rob's like 9 foot.
Yeah, I was next to Rob and I was like,
There's a picture somewhere of me arguing with Rob. And I'm like looking up at him and he's looking down at me. It is hilarious. I love that picture because he started mouthing off. I went over to yell at him. And when I got up to him, I was like staring at his belly button and I was like, nope, look up.
She was looking up at him and she had her hands on her hips.
Mhm.
And she was looking up at him.
I wasn't scared of him. He may have been triple my size, but I wasn't scared of him.
Let's see about
are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, Rob told me something different.
It's
Well,
hard to
Rob's
find
full of
somebody.
baloney. Nobody ever believes Roberta.
I believe Roberta.
I don't. He's an even. Well, no, he's not a bigger brat than you because he didn't win the golden shovel. But Well, I dang sure couldn't do that here, ET, because our phone book in this town is like that thick. Our newspaper for this town is like 5 pages. You literally and most of it's the people that were arrested in the town.
Hold on, you guys still get newspapers? Everything's online now.
Yeah, except for ours, because ours is a very small town, and the newspaper is 5 pages, and they got to make that $1.50 somewhere. But yeah, we still have an actual paper here, and we do actually have phone books, but they're literally like that thick. They've never been any thicker because this town's like 3,000 people.
You got phone books too?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Now it's just the yellow pages, though. Really, there's not much in the white pages. There's not much in the white pages, but there's not many businesses here either. So I don't know why.
I feel like you guys are like still back in time. Like you're so behind.
Mm-hmm. We're not from Chicago.
You're supposed to go forward, spring forward. You know what I'm saying?
We're not from Chicago. Not everybody.
We are from Chicago.
I'm not from Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm saying it like you're saying it. Chicago.
No, I'll say it the way you say it. Chicago.
It's Chicago.
Oh, I wish Jessie could hear me. I'd tell her to slap you.
See that ringing in short. There's my him and Casey.
Yeah.
That's because she's wearing stilts.
She was wearing stilts.
She's wearing stilts because she wants to be as tall as I am. 8'13", something like that.
Hello, Crossover Paranormal Society. We had a drive-by shooting here in our small town yesterday. Oh no, Melissa. Was that the school? Where was that at? The school that had the shooting?
I didn't even hear about that.
It wasn't in the school.
There was another school?
It was before school started. A mile away from the school, a 16-year-old shot a 16-year-old shot a 17-year-old and killed him.
Wow.
Well, somewhere in Texas, a boy was riding to school on a bike at 5:30 in the morning because he was going to football practice or something. And somebody, first day of school, somebody hit him and killed him. Somewhere in Texas.
I haven't heard about that one yet, but I mean it's sad. The world is going to hell in a handbasket, that's for sure. So is Crossover Paranormal Society, is your name Jonathan? I like to call people by their actual names if I can, but sometimes I am slow at memorizing them all.
You got that right. Slow.
What?
None?
Wow.
Batty?
What?
I'm fixing to put you on the big screen again and let everybody just stare at you.
No.
Bro.
No.
Man.
It is hitting way too close to home. Things like that don't happen here. Exactly.
Hi, Rochelle.
Oh, wow. Melissa.
Wow.
Rochelle. Hey, Rochelle's here.
He is a Myers as well. Okay. Hello, Jonathan.
Do it,
Jonathan Myers.
Do what? I ain't no chicken.
What is this? Hey, hold on. Everyday Treasure says it, not me.
I know, but I can't act like a chicken.
I never said. You'll never find.
I love being able to control everything from my end. Let's see.
Full control.
No
yeah, it's okay. We got way off subject.
Yes.
So does anybody have any points to say about any of that? What we were discussing.
What were we discussing?
We were discussing about, ghosts.
The new normal, the paranormal in the new normal
stuff.
We were talking about the energy in the atmosphere.
Yes, there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere right now.
Someone forgot to close the door. The major big door.
The big
Where?
door.
Or the big boss.
It wasn't me.
I got a question about the paranormal thing. Well, mostly like the ghost app, you know. How you know that white noise thing, that spirit box?
Yes.
How do they manipulate that?
Because it just makes it easier for them to manipulate. And honestly, it doesn't just have to be white noise. I think it's any energy. Just like on the deal before my app reviews, I say they can use a toaster if they want to communicate with us, if they want to. Right. But the white noise, I think it just makes it easier. It's the energy in it plus the white noise. It just makes it easier for them to be able to communicate. But it doesn't have to have white noise for them to communicate.
Although the white noise, when you hear that, sometimes it's hard to understand what they're trying to say. Yeah.
Okay. So even when that's me and Twinkie's favorite spirit box is the SB7. But it took both of us too quite a while to be able to listen and hear. You have to like literally train your ears to be able to hear it. And we did it for so long that, So as far as spirit boxes, SB7 is my favorite. As far as spirit boxes, doing a video to where it's editable.
Editable.
Eatable.
It's eatable.
Not edible, but editable. I prefer Necrophonics. Because the white noise is a lot if people are not used to hearing it.
Some people get a headache and stuff from
it.
Right. It makes me fall asleep.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm watching a video and the S box is all the way through the video, I'll fall asleep on it.
Me and Twinkie have both said that we could fall asleep to it because we do. We'll be sitting there and sometimes you just kind of go off in a daze. Because I love it. But the ghost hunting tool, the spirit talker app, the Necrophonics, SB7, those are my 4 favorite as far as communicating.
I like using the Necro dice. I
love the Necro dice.
But the thing is, I say a question or sometimes and it tells me something different. It's like,
but it's okay. So anytime you open up any of those devices, and a lot of people say that, they say, well, I'm getting weird answers to everything I'm asking. So you're opening up a device that's like ding, lighthouse, beacon. Every spirit that's around you within so far is like, oh, there's somebody trying to communicate. So they're all kind of like rushing you and trying to say what they want to say. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out what is actually part of your conversation that you're having with a certain, and you have to kind of try to put the storyline together. And sometimes it's very hard because you got 5,000 spirits wanting to communicate at one time. So the main thing that we do, especially if we're at a place and we know the history, we know the names, we don't ever say them usually until we start something like that. And then as you go and you get those names or anything else, you can say, okay, well, this person that lived here that died was named this. Or this is the year that they died, or, whatever. But anytime you open up any of them devices, you're going to have a crap ton of spirits coming trying to communicate. So you're not going to get just direct answers, but that's what you're hoping for.
Right. So when you do open those apps, doesn't matter which app it is, right? Mm-hmm. When you do open up those apps, do you have to like pinpoint the person you're trying to contact with?
You can ask for the person that you're trying to contact.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
You can get anybody.
Yeah, you can get just about anybody.
That's like why I say when I do the spirit box and somebody asks me to try to communicate with one of the reps, I can tell them I can ask for them, but I cannot promise anybody that they're going to come through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as for me, I never used the spirit box. I mean, I've been around people that uses it. I don't have one myself. But I do have the Necro dice. I like playing, using the Necro dice. But I mean, sometimes it does get a little frustrated because you're not getting the answers that you really want.
Right. 2 types. Transformative. Spirits manipulate radio transmission to form their own words. 2, opportunistic. Spirits affect the device in order to force it to select existing sounds to form words. And that's true. And just like, a lot of people say the apps with the word banks and all that it already has a built-in word bank. But yeah, so just a random spirit is going to come and pick the exact words needed for that conversation. I've had a spirit come through on the ghost hunting tool that said my cousin's first name. Then it said my cousin's last name. And then it said exactly how my cousin passed away. You're not going to get coincidence like that.
Right.
And this plays off of those apps and everything else. I have a question though. Do spirits, like, we see distance, like, Amy, you're 4 states away from me. April, you're 4 states away from me. Batrican, you're like up in outer space somewhere from me. And Sandra, same. Do spirits see, like we see relative distance? Do they see relative distance like us, or can they travel instantaneous? Almost like what do you call that when you go jump from one time to another, or not teleport. Time, but yeah, teleport. Can they teleport somewhere real fast? Can they use the power lines to travel on? Can they use radio waves to travel on?
That's a very good question. And, a lot of us, especially the other night on Twinkies, when we all did the Estes method, we had the same spirits communicating all the way around. We're all in different states, but we were getting the same spirits. So yes, I believe that they can like just go from place to place, or they can follow the whatever we have opened up at that moment, the doorway we have opened. Because I think once we all open it up, I think it's kind of a general opening, if that makes any sense. But that is a very good question of how they travel that fast to other places.
But
that'd be interesting to figure out.
But you know what it reminds me to? You know that kids movie Monster Under the Bed?
Mm-hmm.
Where they're in that dark hole and everybody's opening the windows or whatever, and they just pick which one they want to go to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I picture in my mind.
Kind of like on
it was a portal.
On Beetlejuice 2, whenever they're going down them hallways and they open up the door and it's the lost souls in this place, and then this doorway goes to their house, and then this doorway goes to, I would love to know all that. But again, there's no such thing as an expert in the paranormal, because nobody can for sure say, Batty, you are not an expert. You don't even know that your name's been changed for like an hour.
What? Oh, I didn't even know that. How dare you?
You're very perceptive.
How dare you?
Good night, Patrick.
Night,
Patrick. Love you. Have a good day at work.
Right, Rochelle, she said exactly what.
Yes.
They can literally just poof, I'm there.
Yeah.
And we kind of proved that on the live stream a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do that again, brother.
Yeah, because we were all communicating with the same exact. All my general openings are closed. AD.
We might need to do an Estes method tomorrow night.
You are not the Twinkies.
No.
If anybody's up to
No. How rude. Yeah.
More like Twinkle Toes.
More like Twinkle Toes.
Are y'all going to be available tomorrow night?
I will definitely.
Yeah, I should be.
As long as I'm not on a call.
Method again.
God willing, I will be there.
Yep.
Where?
Estes. Tomorrow night. Daddy. I'm 8:13. In my mind, I just pictured him sounding like Forrest Gump saying, I'm 8:13. But yeah, that's a really good question, Donnie. I'm really glad you brought that up, because that would definitely be another good topic to discuss. The same way, if you wake up in a bad mood and you have a bad day, Your vibrations and energy say it all. So when you think about your loved ones that have passed, they can poof you through your energy. Yeah.
Hello, Sobe.
Right.
Hi, Sobe.
All right, I got another question, and I'm pretty sure you already know the answers to it. I think pretty much everybody else knows the answer to it. When you go to an investigation and you go as soon as you step inside, let's say a house or a school or whatever, and you guys feel that energy, can their emotion, the ghost emotion, you could transport it yourself? Like,
yeah,
I feel like it.
You can feel it. Yeah.
You're an empath. Everyone's an empath in this world. We discussed that. Was it last week or the week before too? Everyone in this world's an empath because you can't walk into a room full of angry people and come out happy-go-lucky. You're going to pick up their energy and you're going to start having a really crappy day. You're going to start getting angry too. So even if people don't think they're an empath, every single person in the world's an empath. You pick up on other people's energy. That's what an empath does.
Because and my mom is alive, and when I used to live with my mom, she used to get angry.
Yeah. And
just by me getting close to my mom or being around my mom when she's angry, I get angry for no reason.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely the same way. That's absolutely the same way when you're entering the spirit world, right?
Yeah. You're picking up on what energy they left behind or what energy they're presenting at that time. Hello, suspicious silence.
And your energy can affect that as well.
Yes, Rochelle. I've definitely felt that multiple times.
Especially when I'm around.
Yes, Rochelle, I do think, sorry, Cheryl, yes, I do think they were trying to get your attention. And I also think they were trying to make themselves known because maybe they weren't doing enough to show you they were there. I don't think there was anything there trying to hurt you. I still haven't listened back to the audio part of that again, but other people have said on here, and I believe it was Nicole that said, look at her, and then they said your name. So they could have been just trying to figure you out. They could have been like, hey, who's this? What's she doing? And then they saw something shiny. And it could have been a kid spirit too. That was like, ooh, shiny. I want to play with that, I don't think it was anything trying to hurt you though.
Right.
I hope you're having a good day too, Curly Sue. I love you.
Yes.
Get ready to choke Curly Sue.
Give her a Twinkie, she'll calm down.
Yep.
Donnie, I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah.
See?
She's like, yeah.
Hey, Melissa, how's my best friend? Where's my best friend?
That's my best friend, and she's not on here.
I know. I said, how's she?
And you need to quit making fun of how I talk.
Oh,
no, my other best friend. You're my Twinkie.
That means you're not her best friend.
Oh, she's my person.
No, she's not. Of course,
she's more. Person. She's more than my best friend.
Of course, look at that haircut.
Go for it, Twinkie.
I'm just kidding, baby.
I'm kidding. All over you like ugly on the ape.
Mm-hmm. Do that.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What did you just do? He's in your box. Get out of her box.
Oh.
Get out of her box.
Man.
What did I do?
Why didn't you make the sound effects?
that would have looked really bad and sounded really bad, Donnie.
Big screen.
Big screen.
No, I'm not going to give him no more big screen time.
Oh God! Oh, that's a screwdriver or something.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, it's a ladder.
Oh, she's gonna burn you. She's gonna burn you.
I got my box blocked.
Get out of his box.
Go ahead, block your box.
Oh my Lord. 80, you think he'd learn, but he don't. that we wouldn't look at his name. It says "Help me." You're gonna be one of them YouTubers that everybody's gonna start commenting on it. They're gonna start commenting on Bat Rican's videos and say, "If you need help, blink twice in your video."
I said to Rochelle, I'm too immature for this convo.
I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe for Bat Rican to get him out of the closet.
DeAndre.
Oh, hang on, that's the scanner going off. It's not your scanner, it's mine.
Donnie was worried he was having a call.
Yeah. This is
talk it up
since 4:00 today, and it is 9:21 here, and they're still on a standoff.
Wow.
Nope, she ain't started. She starts Monday.
That's crazy.
They started school here last week on the first week of August. They started school here, and they're going from 7:45 in the morning till 4:00 in the afternoon, and then they're going to be out on Fridays. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Hold on, they're going to have every Friday off now?
Yes.
Wow. I remember when I was used to go to school, it's like, 7 in the morning till 2:30.
And let me guess, you walk 5 miles in the snow.
Uphill.
No.
Both ways.
We lived across the street.
With no shoes.
Shoes handed down to you from your sister.
No, I always had brand new Adidas.
And you had holes in your britches.
Uh-oh.
No, we had sidewalks.
Oh, congratulations. Got a senior. That's the money year. That's the, I need money for this. I need money for that. I need money for this. I need money for that.
I'm so glad my kids are out of school.
Yeah. So we got, and best friend Kylie
She's
is a senior this year. She looks like she should be in like the 7th grade. I cannot believe she's already a senior.
Wow.
And then Suspicious Silence said they had a senior this year too. See, Melissa said already started with the money.
Kylie and Kim starting middle school the first year.
So did Maddie. I was like, I walked a mile 4 times a day if we didn't take the city bus. I never had to walk. Well, no, I did have to walk a couple of times to school, but we lived like right behind the school.
Already started with the.
Well, I'd be like, I ain't going. Oh, let's see. So we're only going to be on here a few more minutes. I got to make sure I'm there on time to get Layne this time.
No. She could walk.
Oh, you tell her that.
No.
Yeah. No, I don't like me, Cody, or my mom, or any of us don't like her being up there that late by herself, especially, with a lot of things that have been going on in town.
By herself?
Right.
Well, she's not by herself, but technically she's by herself.
She's with somebody, co-worker, right? A co-worker?
Mm-hmm.
And that's with Casey now. They used to leave her by herself till 1:00 in the morning.
Well,
11 to 1:00, and now they've changed it. They've got somebody staying with her until she leaves.
The person that she's having to close with right now is not going to be there much longer, but I don't feel comfortable. Let's just put it that way. Once the door's locked, I like to be there. Even though Layne can take care of herself. I mean, she's had a taser for 7 years and she's just dying to use it.
She's always been ready to use that taser.
Oh, it's open here too, AD. Yes, help me.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the question.
I think you just want to raise your hand.
No, I had a question. Hold on. I'm trying to think of it.
Boy,
Yeah. We are too. Definitely.
It's about the paranormal, but I forgot.
Oh, Debbie. She said, will you please say a prayer for my daughter? She's in the hospital, and for my granddaughter, she broke her foot.
Oh,
We will definitely keep both of them in our prayers. So with that, we do need to say the prayer list because we haven't said it tonight. So for anyone new here, and if you get offended by it or anything like that, oh well. We do a prayer list. We do a prayer list here. So if you have any prayer requests that you would like to have on here, to have multiple people praying, you can contact any of us that's up here on the panel. They'll get it to me or Twinkie. But we always say a prayer list for our family on here. So please keep Debbie's daughter and her granddaughter and her son-in-law, but also keep Debbie in your prayers as well. For Mama Twinkie, which is Entity Paranormal's mom, her name is Nancy. Please keep her in your prayers. She's going through chemo right now for breast cancer. And it's taken a very big toll on her. And I know it's taken a toll on Twinkie and them too, and on Twinkie's dad, who is there taking care of her. So keep them all in your prayers. Also keep Twinkie's brother in your prayers because he's battling blood clots right now. Let's see. For Sherry, the one that comes on here all the time, keep her in your prayers. She lost her daughter a couple weeks ago. Cheryl with Courage, her family. For Vodka Vamp and her mom is in the hospital as well too. And Vodka just found out about it and was on her way, so keep them in your prayers. For Barbara, keep her in your prayers. For Sandra, keep her in your prayers, and also her dad, keep him in your prayers. Andre, and keep her family in your prayers because she lost her aunt a week and a half ago now.
Yeah.
So keep our whole family in your prayers, and especially her dad, Andre. Keep Kayla, which is Twinkie's daughter, in your prayers. She's got to go in and have some work done tomorrow, and they're going to be taking out some of her colon, and they're going to be testing it for colon cancer. And then they're also going to be, she's going to have to go back in for surgery in about a month. So keep her in your prayers. For Irvin, who is Twinkie's cousin, who has bone cancer. For Mary Pettifer. Let's see. For Omar and his family, keep them in your prayers. For Honey Bubs, a.k.a. Jenna. For Jan, keep her in your prayers. Charmaine and Aaliyah. Danny, from Danny's Corner, for continued healing. For Loretta Houston. For my oldest daughter, Victoria. For my dad, who is, he's been sick for several weeks now, and he's just not feeling much better. For Rochelle G's family. For Chairman, for his back. For Melissa and Patrick. For John's mom, who had a stroke. Slim's friend's family. And that's Jason, right? Twinkie? Yeah. Okay, Jason. Please continue to keep Cody in your prayers. David Bentley, who's fighting cancer as well. Mama Redneck Susan, who had a heart attack a little while back, and she's still recovering from that. For Karen Fox, who lost her sister to colon cancer. For Dom, and let's see. I've got notes wrote all over this, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Fluffy and Jen. Go ahead.
Myers said, y'all remember my dad for his feet. He has a diabetic ulcer.
Oh, yeah, those are not good. Definitely keep him in our prayers. And if anyone else has any prayers, I need everything to go well when I go back to work. Lots of prayers, Sobe, for everything to go well. And I know there's a lot of people that need prayers, and I see them all the time. And a lot of times I don't have a pen right there with me to write it down.
Matt Rican had his hand up.
Maddie.
Put it on the chat.
Oh, you put it on the chat? Yes. Lots of prayers for Jessie, the beautiful, beautiful Jessie. How is she doing?
She's doing good. She's going to have surgery on Tuesday.
Okay. So lots of prayers for Jessie. And make sure you keep us updated.
Oh.
Okay.
Rika, you got Necrophonics, don't you?
No. I am going to get it, though, but not yet. I'm actually going to get it when I go on to this investigation that is coming up really soon.
Let's say you could do the Estes methods with us tomorrow night.
I don't know if I could do that yet.
All right, we're going to say this prayer real quick. And if anybody else has any prayers or anything like that, please put them on there. Would you please pray for my friend Tippers? Her mother just found out she has cancer. Lots of prayers for her, Jan, and I will make sure that I get all these added on. So, dear Heavenly Father, please hear our prayers for the sick members in our community and for all those in need. You know what those needs are. Show your mercy as you close wounds, cure illness, make broken souls whole again. We thank you for all you do and for all you are. In your name, amen.
Amen.
So remember, anytime you need prayers, just come and ask. And we do have a prayer request group. It's called Prayer Request. So just go over to Facebook and you can add us on there. Also, if you are not a member of our Facebook group, What the Paranormal, go over there because we're posting videos all the time for our channel and for lots of other channels. And we also have Twitter, TikTok, the Instagram, all that other stuffs. We also have a website. It's www.whattheparanormal.com. Leave out the question mark. And yeah, we also have our book for sale. All that info is down in the description. If you want to purchase your paranormal journal, it's $27 to the PayPal. That's linked down there below in the description.
Thank you for silence. We're glad you came to the channel tonight.
Lots of prayers, Andre. Yes, thank you for coming over and checking out the channel. We appreciate that always. Yes, E.T., definitely keep E.T.'s family. They had his dad's funeral. I'm sorry, E.T., yours was one of those that I did not have a pen with me at that moment. But lots and lots of prayers for your family.
Hey, have you heard from Butterbuns?
Yeah.
No, I have his cell phone number. I have his email. I have all that. And I have texted repeatedly. I have emailed him repeatedly. I've tried to call his phone and it just rings. And then it says the mailbox is full. So I don't know.
Yes,
The last time I talked to him, he was not in good health. And he had just got out of the hospital for having issues with his heart. So just continue to keep him in your prayers because none of us have heard from him.
Does anybody have his address?
I have his address, and he lives here in Texas, but it's about
What if you could write him?
4 hours away. I could try. But yeah, he hasn't had any activity on any of his social media, so that worries me a lot. Good night. I love you.
One more
Good
person.
night.
How about Bam?
Who?
Bama.
I have not heard from him in a little bit either. He was coming back around for a little bit there, and then he just disappeared again. So I know he wasn't in the best of health either.
I see Frugal once in a while pop up.
Yeah, I see Frugal every now and then. He was in here last week, I think. And I've been watching his videos that he's been putting up. Right now he's got a deck deal that he's working on, and I've been watching those. But this is what I always say. It's always good to have somebody that you're close to, especially that you get to know their family as well, too. That way, if something does happen, that even though we're all not blood related, you're all still my family. So I would definitely want something. I would want someone to let all of you know if anything happens. So always try to remember to keep somebody at least in the loop. So if anything's going on with us, a lot of times I'll message Twinkie, and then she'll kind of, it's like Twinkie up here, and then she'll branch off and let everybody know. Because you don't always have time to message everybody, so it's always good to have that one person that you can message and ask for prayers. So, and also prayers for whoever the family that's in the standoff right now. They're about 40 minutes from us, and they're in my oldest daughter's town, and he's got his 2 kids being held hostage. And it's been going on since 4 o'clock today, so over 5 hours. Good night, Tina. Love and hugs. But we're fixing to go to, guys. Twinkie, y'all want to go around the room and just say what you got coming up?
Hopefully everybody will want to do the Estes method tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do that. And then I guess the challenge coming up that we have to do.
Yes.
A wonderful challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it for right now.
All right. Love and hugs to you too, Andre. Good night.
Good night, Andre.
Love y'all too, Myers. Sandra.
Okay, so for Friday, I have a scary story coming out in the morning, and Friday night is my para squad, and then it'll go to Sunday. It'll be my Let's Talk Paranormal, and I have to do my challenge.
Yep.
So that will come out. I don't know when, but I took out a few videos this week. Like on Monday, I took out a remake of a prison that I'm working on to ask the city to give us permission to go inside.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm making a list of people that want to go. And then there's, I took out a WTF. So you can go check that out. Hi, Tex.
Howdy, Tex. Love you.
So that's about it for now.
Awesome. Busy as always.
Right, Andre?
All right. Donnie.
I actually finished editing the video, which I have not told anyone where it was at. I have completed the editing. I have completed the intro. But I still feel like it needs more. So, you know, you get done with it and you're like, well, I could actually use something here and I need to do the outro. So other than that, that video is done. I still have to do doll number 7. And because I still haven't been able to do that because I've been working on the other video. And I also have to do my next challenge. So I've got 3 things I'm working on all at the same time. And another thing, I will probably be doing a few shorts because I'm starting to get into like the small electronics building. So I've got some kits. I've got an Adreno over there. The guy from work, he gave it to me, and I'm going to start doing some, try to build some paranormal equipment myself, as well as my end goal with this is to get good enough to build an Ovilus that would be less than $150.
Well, that would be awesome.
I don't know if it's plausible, but I'm definitely reaching for it.
Well, that would definitely be awesome. Hi, Bud Files, and we love you too, Tex. Bunches, and miss you. That would be very cool. And you also have your pair of games.
Yes.
All right. Batty.
What I got a couple of videos I gotta edit. I got one more Panama video. I got 2 more Panama video. One abandoned, one museum. I got my Batman toy hunt video. I'm trying to Well, I haven't heard from this place, but I'm hoping they said yes. It's very haunted location.
Yeah.
Very haunted location.
Uh-huh.
I am very scared. If they say yes, I'm going through it. I don't know if I'm doing it by myself or maybe with Sean. I'm not sure. Or maybe both.
That's awesome.
So I got that coming up. Actually, I got like 3 locations that I gotta go to. But we'll see if everything falls through because it's all about the Benjamin, you know.
Oh, I know that all too well.
Yeah, so hopefully that. And I also got a Twinkie video I gotta do.
Huh. No. You're so full of bull. Tech try to, but it depends on where we're at work-wise. So I'll bet you know.
It changed my name.
Connie said we'll work for editing assistant.
We'll work for editing assistant.
You know the little signs that people hold up by the interstate?
Daddy, what are you sorry for?
Everything.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I haven't ate enough Twinkies.
You're so full of it. I was hoping he wouldn't read that until the end, and then we could just leave it up there. But so this week, I'm going to try to get the app review up that I did. I'm also going to be doing my challenge for a pair of games. Also, Saturday's rewatch is going to be the Denver Cemetery where I was attacked. That is probably one of my favorite videos. So I hope y'all come rewatch with us. Other than that, I'm trying to do as much as I can as far as shorts and everything else just to kind of keep the channel afloat until we can get out and get some videos done. So, not touching the eating Twinkies. Right, exactly, Tex. It definitely does sound bad.
I've been doing some Canon. I have made 15 jars of jelly.
Dang.
And
y'all post your links real quick, guys. Can y'all post your links real quick for Suspicious Silence? And all these people are also on our featured channel list along with a lot of other amazing creators. So you can also check there. But they will put their links in. But guys, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you very much. I do have to get off here because I do want to get there before Layne gets the doors locked. So,
I gotta try to get my link real quick.
Y'all make sure y'all come check out Twinkie tomorrow night. Entity Paranormal, that is my sister. And also check out my other sister, Sandra, tomorrow evening. She goes on right before Twinkie. So Sandra Pink Paranormal tomorrow night and Entity Paranormal. So make sure y'all check them out.
I can't find the link.
There's Double D. Can somebody put Twinkie's link in? Y'all can put your links in the chat too, guys that are in the chat. Throw them up real quick. My ear's itching. All right. But thank y'all so much for spending the evening with us. We appreciate you. Lots and lots and lots. Make sure y'all hit that like and share this out if you will. And make sure you leave a comment down below because it definitely helps the algorithm. And we want to make the algorithm happy. Because if the algorithm's not happy, they don't share you out. There's Batty. There's Paranormal Melissa. And I hope everybody went over to Cheryl's video and commented because I'm going to go check. I'm going to go check and make sure y'all done it. All right, guys. There's Twinkie's, the one that says April Entity Paranormal. All right. We love y'all. You mean the world to us. We hope you know that. And we will see you next time. Batty, stop. Love y'all.
Hey, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone, for coming in, especially the new ones.